Hey y'all, Bill the How-To Guy here. Feel free to subscribe at youtube.com/Bill the How-To Guy because Bill will show you how to. Hey everyone, Bill the How-To Guy here. Now I want to talk about a little bit different how-to today, and that's how to survive the economic collapse. Now I don't want the content of this video to sound negative, but it's inevitable if you look at the clues around you. And I'll paint a quick picture here. Look at last year, the year before that, and then a few more years ago, and then look at the present time. Now, more than likely, most people, if they're lucky enough to still have a job, are likely at or around the same annual salary. Probably hasn't fluctuated much. Maybe there's some annual bonuses, some pay increases, whatnot. But for the most part, people are typically at or around the same salary per year. So with that being the case, everything around people has gone up. You're spending more. Groceries cost more. Utilities cost more. Transportation costs more. Health insurance costs more. Everything. Most every type of service costs more. But what's happening here is that although all the requirements, the day-to-day cost of living has increased, the annual salary that most people make has not. Therefore, people are in essence making less. Now, this is what I've just painted is a picture of inflation. So how do you protect yourself against this? I mean, is it something that's going to continue to worsen? I hope not. But it would probably be in someone's best interest to try to prepare or prep, as most people would say. Now, some people take preparations to what others may deem as being the extreme. I personally don't have anything. I personally don't feel negatively about that. I mean, people can choose to do what they want to do. Freedom of choice. We do live in a free country. But where I come into play, how I prep, how I prepare for the economic collapse, is a method that many people may also choose to do. And it's purchasing precious metals as a hedge against the dollar. So what does a hedge against the dollar mean? Well, if you look at, and you don't have to be an expert to get involved with this, you can buy what's referred to as bullion coins or bullion bars. And that can be in any precious metal. It could be silver, gold, platinum, palladium, etc. But if you look at a historical chart for most any precious metal, you're going to see that throughout the course of history, and there have been dips, but throughout the course of time, it's gradually continued to go up. Now, why this is significant is that if someone chooses to purchase precious metals, then what they're doing, they're hedging against the dollar, meaning that, let's just look at this hypothetically. Let's say that silver today, and this is in the past, but silver is $1 an ounce. So someone takes a $1 bill and gets one silver coin that contains 1 ounce of silver. So it was an equal trade there. one paper dollar bill for one silver coin. Jump a few years in the future. That one silver coin that contains 1 troy ounce of silver is now worth about 33 or 35, and it fluctuates. Metals markets are always changing. Dollar bills. So what someone in the past traded 1 paper dollar for is now worth 30 or 35 paper dollars. And that's protecting yourself against future inflation. Not to say that precious metals are going to continue to appreciate in value, but looking at that example, let's say that someone in the past had swapped 1,000 $1 bills, paper dollar bills, for 1,000 coins. So they had 1,000 silver coins instead of 1,000 paper dollar bills. Silver on today's market around $32 an ounce. That 1,000 paper dollar swap for physical 1 ounce silver coins is now that $1,000 swap in the past, because they did 1,000 paper dollars for 1,000 silver coins. On today's market, those 1,000 silver coins containing 1,000 troy ounces of silver would be worth approximately $32,000. Because the spot price today for silver is around $32 a troy ounce. So that's why it's significant. So if history continues to enable, if history, the future is like history's been, I'm making this sound weird, but in other words, if the trend continues, someone that puts some money into physical precious metals today would then in the future hypothetically be able to convert that silver back into cash and get more cash. So that's significant because people, at least in today's world, you don't pay your mortgage with gold or silver. You don't buy groceries with gold or silver. But most of those car payments and mortgages, they're referred to as what's called fixed. So think about it. If you want to try to better protect yourself from future inflation, if you get into precious metals now, you likely would be able to sell those precious metals in the future, get a lot more paper dollars than you'd put into that physical precious metal originally, and then you could use those paper dollars to pay off those the home mortgage, car payments, etc. Those fixed loans. So this is just, I know it sounds really crazy, but it's something to think about. You know, if this inflation we're seeing now, if it continues, if people don't prep now, then it could get really bad. So feel free to share this video with others. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. It's youtube.com/Bill the How To Guy. And y'all have a good day.